There's one place where there aren't any protesters, and that's the mountains. This is North Point, the mountain of North Point. While we're walking here in the mountains in North Point, I have a native Hong Kong person here besides me, and I'm going to ask her about the protests. So, do you think that the protesters are getting paid to do this?
佢哋幕後嘅人啊，梗係有人支持佢哋，要俾錢佢哋先至有得 protest 啦。咁啊，多數都係啲美國佬啊，同埋台灣嗰啲咯。
So apparently, yes, they are getting paid by people, and mostly those are Americans and Taiwanese who pay these protesters. So, and how is the police going to cut them off?
捉晒啲蛇頭咯。
She says there are some snakeheads that the police are capturing. What are snakeheads?
咩力劇啊？
蛇頭。
蛇頭捉晒冇錢咯，冇錢咪冇 protest 咯。
So the snakeheads distribute the money to the protesters, and if they capture these snakeheads, then the protesters don't get any money to do this anymore.
佢哋就會自動走咯，自動唔 protest 咯。
And then they automatically will stop protesting. So that's what the police are doing now. Do you have anything more to add?
冇啦。
Nothing more to add. So, do you see any problems on the metro station front?
有啊，好早就閂門啦，俾人打爛晒啲嘢，係咪啊？
So they close very early, and when do they close?
最早啊8點咯。
So 8 o'clock in the evening they close.
係一段時間就到10點咯。
And sometimes it is 10 o'clock.
咁而家咧開始咧就靜咗啲啦，就到11點咯。
Oh, so now it's even 11 o'clock.
但係平時咧就係晚到1點後先至閂門㗎嘛。
But normally it's 1 o'clock in the night that the metro closes, but now it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So that's.
係咪衰咗啦？
So she says it's bad.
打爛晒嗰啲
So they are
嗰啲入錢機啊
smashing the ticketing machines. And that's what we see happening today.
整到香港都啲經濟就冚唪唥衰退晒。
She's saying that the economy of Hong Kong is deteriorating because of this. So do you see any restaurants or hotels going out of business?
有㗎，好多都就嚟執笠㗎啦。
She says a lot of businesses are going bankrupt. And where do you see this?
冇啊，我都好少出去睇，我唔敢出街。
She's afraid to get out. So there's some fear here in the Hong Kong community. So, do you see any signs of inflation in Hong Kong?
日價錢都唔同，日日都加價。
So she sees a lot of inflation, the prices go up every day.
食嘅又加，唔食得嘅用嘅又加。
Food is going up, non-food is also going up.
要加咗成倍、1倍、2倍。
Yeah, a lot of inflation. Can you give some examples?
你話芝士啦，買係咪買cheese？
Oh, so cheese has gone up a lot. How much was it in the past?
20零蚊嗰啲嘢，而家都70幾蚊。
It was 20 Hong Kong dollars in the past, and now it's 70 Hong Kong dollars. So that's multiplication of 2 or 3.
係啊，
And vegetables?
vegetable 都2倍啦，起碼。
It's doubled in price, she says. And what else?
生果啦，
Fruits also going up. What about restaurants?
restaurant 係而家要30、40蚊先食得到一個早餐，以前就10零20蚊。
Okay, in the past, for breakfast you could eat for 10 Hong Kong dollars, and now it's 40 Hong Kong dollars. So it's a multiplication of 4. So we are seeing a lot of inflation in Hong Kong, and this is from a native Chinese Hong Kong citizen, so she would know. So it's true. All right, let's talk about the airport. Do you know if anyone can get into the airport of Hong Kong?
有 boarding pass 嗰啲可以入咯，冇嘅唔俾入嘅，要 check 嘅。
Oh, so they are checking if you have a boarding pass before they let you in. So that's probably to make sure that protesters don't get into the airport. And do you know if the train goes to the airport still?
嗰個係 Airport Express 嚟嘅，Airport Express 佢要唔停青衣站，唔停九龍站咯。
Oh, so there's the Airport Express train that goes to the airport, but they only stop in Hong Kong and at the airport, so they don't stop in the interstations anymore. So that's what the situation is at the Hong Kong airport. Okay, so one last question on the protests. Do you see them protesting every day here in Hong Kong?
大部分人都係善良嘅，唔會做呢啲無謂嘅嘢嘅。啊，淨係有少部分人係星期六、星期日先做呢啲咁無謂嘢。
So most of the people are good people, they won't do anything, and only during the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, these protesters come out. So actually there's not much happening in the weekdays.